Telltale, a successful gaming company that had 4 popular games, and still, till this day, has many people stream their games continuously, but shut down after without leaving any goodbye message. Why did they do this? Well, in this video, I will be talking about Telltale Games, explaining what happened, what led them to shut down completely. My name is Henry Jenkins, and now we are going to investigate this, what some call an incident. Telltale. There were once 3 employees working at LucasArts. They were discussing to start something big and try to revive the episodic game genre. Their names were Dan Connors, Kevin Bruner, and Troy Melander. Remember their names. They were furious. LucasArts loved the episodic game genre. But the retail and everything is expensive, but Dan and Troy and Kevin decided to take matters to themselves. Dan learned business and production. His role was senior producer side to leadership. And Kevin Bruner learned how to adapt existing IPs into interactive stories. His role at LucasArts was creative producer, and Troy Melander learned how to create game engines. The 3 of them were literally unstoppable. Nothing were holding them back. All they had to do is get money and start the project. And so they did that.
Man, LucasArts suck. They keep working on stupid games.
They keep using expensive engines. I could have made one cheaper.
Make one, Nat.
Fuck you.
Why don't we make a gaming company ourselves?
You sure, Dan? I think we can't do that while having someone like Kevin with us.
Nothing will be wrong. Trust me. You could be the technologist who makes an engine for us, and Kevin could be the chief creative officer.
Dang it, why do you always drag this guy around all the time, man?
Don't be jealous, bro. Just say that I'm better than you, gentle punk.
Eat shit.
Why don't you eat mine then, asshole?
Yeah, their conversation wasn't like this. They didn't even look like them personally. Don't worry, these are just random losers on crack. Do not ask where I got them, just act. There was no one. Time passed by, and they are now successful. They won multiple Game of the Year awards, and every day Dan Connors hears this. There are nights where he even hears this. That fucker lived a life where everyday money would come falling to him but for him. And guess what? No, you guessed wrong anyways. This guy Dan Connors got so much annoyed by the Mario Coin Collect sound that he even gave the CEO leadership to Kevin Bruner. And guess what happened after that? Just shut up and take a guess and say your guess for me. What a bad guess did you even try? Well, I'm not going to ask you anything, and I'm going to do the answering instead. Anyways, after Kevin Bruner became the CEO, Telltale Games became bankrupt. He focused on The Walking Dead. Well, I think Kevin Bruner was literally taking The Walking Dead seriously and got in love with it. Let me tell you something, Game Engine and the Clementine voice actor. These 2 were like radioactive bombs, fucking dropping on Telltale. Their game engine that Troy made is becoming way too old, and it got at some point that reworking it was dangerously risky for them. But Kevin Bruner didn't care, so they continued. They also were buying licenses and doing multiple games at once. And then bam, Telltale got bankrupt. Kevin left, Dan left, everyone left. I guess Troy was right. They shouldn't brought Kevin along the way. But then Skybound Entertainment stepped in and bought the license of The Walking Dead and brought with them some staff from Telltale to use their engine and their developers, and the writers Robert Kirkman took them and continued. But guess what? Yup, you guessed it, right? Skybound Entertainment almost became bankrupt. So they stopped The Walking Dead at Season 5. And now Skybound Entertainment makes low-budget games, and Robert Kirkman took Sean Vanman, Ryan Kaufman, and Mark Darren, and Gary Whitta. There are still some Telltale staff there hidden, like they are an ancient relic. All I know is a game called Dispatch, who came and hired Telltale staff to make a game with a similar engine. And about Dan and Kevin and Troy, they are retired now. I think I've made the shortest video explaining what happened to Telltale. Anyways, if you're just a passer, leave a like or just comment whatever. And if you want just trash talk me this, could help my videos appear on the YouTube home pages. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that Robert Kirkman and the writers he took from Telltale, Ryan Kaufman, Sean Vanman, and Mark Darren, and Gary Whitta. These now are comic writers working for Robert Kirkman. Till this day, they still are continuing The Walking Dead, the Clementine version, and from other Walking Dead fans, Robert Kirkman ruined the entire storyline. Anyways, Henry Jenkins out.